Hi Leo, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jalene with Joey's Star Astrology. Welcome to Gemini season. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, please subscribe. And if you're returning, thank you very much. Please like and share, comment down below. All the activity helps me as I build the channel. So I have a chart up here, Leo rising, and in Gemini season. So Gemini season is very active. We like to get moving in Gemini season, and after just coming out of these eclipses, I think all of us are ready to start moving, maybe feeling a little bit of aggression or really wanting to jumpstart things. We have a lot of energy to begin the month in Aries, but we'll talk about the sun in Gemini. So for Leo rising, the sun is in your 11th house of friends and acquaintances, along with Mercury retrograde in Gemini to start the month out. Of course, it's moving back into Taurus, so that's moving us back into having to work through some things, maybe pulling us back and delaying us a little bit. But at the beginning of the month, we start out with the retrograde in your 11th house as well, along with the sun. So this could be revisiting old friends, people coming back from the past. Maybe this is visiting people you used to know in an old neighborhood or in school when you were growing up. Is perfect for high school reunions or something like that. Also relatives and friends. So you could be very busy, things going on there, a lot of revisiting, but highlighting in your area, in the area of friends, acquaintances, and just connection with social connection in general. After coming out of these eclipses, you had this eclipse, the new moon eclipse, lunar eclipse in your 10th house of career. So things could be shaking up there, new things happening, really a fast kind of quick trajectory in trying to establish yourself in a career. And then of course the lunar eclipse comes along on May 30th and may have caused some disruption there in your home and family life. That probably needed to happen so that you could stabilize yourself in your career, or somehow in your public image. 4th house, 10th house is also about parents, so it is somewhat about home and family. So maybe something going on with mom or dad there too, that during these eclipses sort of disrupted either their life or your life, or affected your career in some way. So maybe having to go back and deal with family issues kind of put you behind in your career. Now you're moving into working through things out there by making connections to people and dealing with possibly, like I said, old friends or acquaintances. Things like that could be going on for you. Could be feeling a bit of a delay, like I said, with Mercury in retrograde, but all in all, a very busy time for you out there in the community, socializing and making connections. There's something here that ties into setting boundaries. There are relationship issues, business partnership issues that could be causing you some a bit of a kind of annoyance in some way, or some kind of need to set a boundary around business relationships or a partnership. Could be necessary so that you can stabilize your work environment or a commitment. Saturn is very present still with these nodes, and also aspecting the sun that's in Gemini, at least in the beginning of the month here. So something going on there. Could be something legal as well, some kind of contractual conversation issue that may have come up that you're having to rework in some way. If your job is a job that has you out there in the community making lots of social connections, that would totally make sense. We have obviously Jupiter, that's in Aries, Mars that is moving into Aries, and Venus in Aries. So we'll have all three of them in there for a minute, and that is a lot of activity. That's a lot of passion and power. Aries energy can be very forceful. Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the warrior. This is happening in your ninth house of beliefs, of what you believe, standing up for yourself, your truth. So very busy time there. It's also the house of long distance travel, so you could be going somewhere on a pursuit of some sort, and just really feeling very bold and active. Careful of any kind of aggressive interactions, especially if you're traveling. Venus is moving into Taurus, which very comfortable in Taurus. Loves it in Taurus. It belongs in Taurus, so that's going to settle things down a little bit. Venus is money, value, love moving into your 10th house with your career. That could have everything to do with your income in your career or your status in your career. Very pleasing energy, nice and smooth there. Also, if it has something to do with a commitment of some sort, Venus is going to be in there in that area, helping you out, smooth things out, keep things rolling in your 10th house. I'm actually glad that Venus is moving into Taurus out of Aries, and that we don't have all of that Aries energy together. I have noticed a lot of aggressive action, things going on with this in your ninth house. Like I said, if you're traveling, be very careful. You are likely to have some very strong beliefs, and if you bump up against something that you don't really think fits your belief style, or this could actually be a little bit tricky in terms of aggressive interactions. So be very careful where that's concerned. But otherwise, Aries energy is all about having fun, taking care of yourself, doing something fun for yourself, going inside to yourself, and just really focusing on growth and pleasure and activity, centered around expanding you and your position in terms of like what you're learning, or what you're believing, or anything like that, where you're traveling. This is could be very good energy for you. That is what's going on here for Leo. A lot is changing, of course, for Leo. A lot of changes in your day-to-day routines and your health. Aries energy will help you keep the momentum going there for sure. Definitely, if you're working on a specific health issue, the Aries energy will support your drive. It'll support your learning more about that, really giving you a lot more get up and go. So that's what's going on in Gemini season. We have a new moon coming up here, and that is going to affect you in your 11th house of friends and acquaintances, also hopes and dreams as well. Gemini energy, very fast moving, very versatile, good for talking, thinking, writing, socializing, communicating. Things to really, the trajectory of energy is really starting to move forward. Can cause some overthinking, or tripping up our words a little bit, especially with Mercury in retrograde. So just try and relax, have fun, sideline the serious stuff if you're out there interacting with people, or at least slow down and be very careful about how you're presenting and communicating. And it should be a really fun month, especially after Mercury goes direct in the middle of the month. Whatever you're trying to work out, whatever might be slowing down, if there's any kind of misunderstandings, when you're interacting with people socially, communication can cause misunderstandings, and you have to go back and sort of clarify and rediscuss things. The middle of the month is a good time to do that. So that is Gemini season for Leo rising. I hope you're having a great month, and I will see you next month for your Cancer season horoscope reading. And until then, take good care, and I will talk to you soon.